In this next tutorial, we're going to be taking a look at how to create and set up your workbook so you can analyze the costs and benefits associated with EMB implementing the SAP platform. So if you will refer back to the case itself, and if you look at the page that lists the requirements for the workbook you are asked to create, you'll see specifically that you are being asked to create a workbook with 5 different worksheets. So let's go ahead and create each one of those worksheets and give them the proper name. So your first worksheet should be called Table of Contents. So I'm just going to go ahead and select Sheet 1 and go ahead and type in, right-click, and then type in Table of Contents. I'll press Enter, and then I'm going to add a total of 5 sheets, giving each one their proper name. Sheet 2 is going to be Costs. Sheet 3, we will call it Benefits. And we can go back just to make sure I'm giving them the right name. So we have Table of Contents, Cost, Benefits, and then the 4th sheet is Cost Benefit Analysis. So we'll go ahead and select it and type in Cost Benefit Analysis. And then sheet 5 is going to be our break-even chart. So even chart. Alright, so now we have our 5 worksheets set up. We need to go ahead and start populating or filling out each of the worksheets. Well, referring back to the case, you'll find a detailed description of what each worksheet should contain. And for our table of contents, we're asked to provide a purpose. We're also asked to list and describe each worksheet in the workbook, the date the workbook was last modified, and provide the name of the person who created the workbook. So Excel accepts both text and numeric data, so I'm just going to type in a few titles. The purpose of this workbook is to perform a cost-benefit analysis for EMB. List of worksheets, and then we're going to say cost worksheet. And then if I want to go ahead and resize some columns so they'll display a little bit more cleanly, so costs, and then you'll say provide a description, list of all project costs, benefits, and then you'll just describe what the benefits are, benefit analysis, and then you'll list the benefit analysis there as well. And then, your break-even chart. And then finally at the bottom, you're going to provide a last modified date and created by. So who created the workbook? I'll type my name, my last modified date. We'll go ahead and select today's date, February 11, 2015. Alright, so you would obviously replace the dots with your own description and summarize what is in fact taking place on each, or what content is actually contained on each worksheet. Alright, so we went ahead, we created our table of contents, and so our next task would be to complete the costs and benefits worksheets, and so let's go back and see what we're asked to do. You see, for cost, we're just asked to list and summarize the costs in tables 1 and 2. for benefits, we're going to list and summarize the benefits in Table 3. I will leave these next two worksheets for you to do on your own. It should be fairly straightforward, and just please don't forget to include a sum or a total for your costs, and a sum and a total for your benefits on each worksheet, on the correct worksheet. In our next tutorial, we're going to be taking a look at the cost-benefit analysis worksheet. This is where most of the effort and most of the work takes place. But for now, we've set up our workbook, we've got a good start, and we are ready to proceed. This concludes the tutorial.